If your kids are playing tackle or flag football, or maybe they want to, well, moms, we have an opportunity for you. It's the Moms Football Academy presented by Rockland Homes. Atlanta Falcons legend Bryan Scott joins us live to talk about the academy and the important skills that you'll learn. Bryan, good morning. It's good to see you.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Love that Friday smile. That's
Yeah.
contagious.
Oh, well, thank you. Come on.
It's great. Okay, so let's start, Bryan, by talking about what these sessions will cover. What skills will moms learn?
Yeah, well, the biggest thing is any mother that has either a son or a daughter that is either currently playing football, whether it's youth football, middle school or high school, or one that is wanting to get into the sport, we want to walk away. We want them to walk away with just the knowledge of knowing that they're playing not just a safe and a fun sport, but also just give them tidbits about how to support their student athlete through their athletic career.
Yeah, so walk us through that. I mean, it's something, so many of us grow up watching football, but when it comes down to it, we couldn't probably tell you a whole lot when it comes to safety and just specific things about equipment, things that parents should know. So give us a little more insight into what we'll walk away with when it comes to knowledge that we gain from this academy.
Yes, yes. So at these academies, there's an all-star list of panelists and guest speakers that come in, and they speak about concussions. They speak about, and if your child does have a concussion, the do's and don'ts. They speak about the proper equipment fitting. When you go to buy a helmet, what you should be looking for. Again, the do's and the don'ts. They are talking about how shoulder pads should fit. One huge topic is performance-enhancing substances and the pressures that these kids are faced with, right? Because a lot of times, especially in high school, coaches will say, well, in order to get on the field, you have to get bigger, stronger, and faster. But then they don't talk about how to do that. And so, again, it's just a lot of different things that are talked about, different football positions, and some moms, they have no idea what the different positions are, how many players are on the field at one time, what these positions do. So it really is a fun-filled. It was two nights actually this week, and they walked away with just a wealth of knowledge, but also a lot of smiles, a lot of laughter, and some of it, sometimes it's emotional, right? They're just really thankful that the Falcons are putting this on. So
yeah.
Really good time.
Yeah, I can imagine. And correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a pretty hands-on experience for moms too. I mean, y'all stayed in the information, show up in athletic clothes. Am I right?
That's right. You are absolutely correct. So I was the MC this year, and I kept telling the moms, I said, listen, don't get too comfortable in these seats, because we're going to get you up out of these seats and we're going to go over to the field, and we want you all to run through the drills. We want to see you throw a football, catch a football, get into football stances, footwork, the whole nine. But they really seem to appreciate it.
Yeah, I can imagine so. An experience for the moms, no doubt. And I have a feeling when it comes to you getting involved with things, Bryan, that you try to stick with things that you really care about. So how did you, become involved with helping out with this?
Yes, well, super passionate, one about just giving back and being in the community. And there was nothing like this when I was coming up. I mean, I have the best mom in the world ever, right? And she didn't really learn about football until, I want to say, probably till I was going to college. And so I think this is just a really great platform for moms to kind of understand it. And it's my way of paying it forward. So whenever there's something where I feel as though I'm making a positive impact, I'm out in the community, I'm there, impart that knowledge.
Good to see, and such a worthwhile thing to be a part of too. Bryan, thank you so much for talking with us about this. I know that you mentioned that it happened earlier this week, but I know that there are several others that are going to be happening as well. So moms, this is your heads up if you want to sign up for this, right, Bryan?
Yes. Free event. Come on out. And it's not just here in Atlanta. I mean, the Falcons put this on in Flowery Branch, different parts of Georgia, neighboring state, Alabama. So come on.
Good to know about. Bryan, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We hope you have a good weekend.
Thanks. You as well.
And for more information on the Moms Football Academy, and this really is a cool deal, you can head over to our website, fox5atlanta.com, and look for the viewer information section.